when working in a group and thinking about collaboration versus cooperation. Cooperation, I often think of the literature circles that I used to do. And every child in the group would have a job. One week it might be word wizard, then discussion, summarizer, passage picker, whatever. And throughout the week, the kids would read a certain amount of the passage, right? Or the story, the novel, the whatever. And then each would do this job. And on Friday, they would get together in their group and they would tell their, this is what I did. This is what I picked for Word Wizard. This is what I said for discussion director, summarizer, passage picker, which is fine, except for this is just cooperation. They're only talking to each other and dealing with each other on Friday when they read each other's stuff. And at that point in time, they would have to be a good audience member in order to actually, soak in any of this info. However, by taking this and taking my literature circles and putting it into a template like this, everybody still has a job. However, now their job is going to kind of come to life on a slide. Okay, so everyone in the group, all 4 people are working on this exact same slide presentation, and that's fine. I can assign this in Google Classroom. I would go to Classroom and maybe pick one of the 4 and have them share it, or share this one with the group. When you're in Classroom, something to kind of remember when you go to make an assignment is that you can pick the people in the group, classwork, create, let's do an assignment. And right here, if I look at the top where it says all students, I can unselect that. And let's say that Allie, Alyssa, and Anita were in a group together. And then I would just give, group A slides. I would just give that right here to these 3. Okay. So let me just grab something and throw it in there so you can see. And see where it says students can view file. Let's do students can edit. And all 3 of them are going to be editing this same file. They are not going to be making a copy for each student. All 3 are going to be in this one. Okay, so that's how I would set that up there. And then I would go through for group B and pick their names and do the same for them. Now, whoever it is, Allie's going to do this, Anita's going to do this, blah, blah, blah. Here's kind of where the magic comes in, because that's still them, just them collaborating, cooperating and getting along, and everybody does their business. If I were to take this and after, okay, Allie has done her work for the week, she can present it to the group, but then let's say that each person in the group also has to comment or put something of their own onto Allie's page, okay? And that would just be that they're going to insert, let me make a copy of this real quick. You do not have to do that. That was me working on somebody else's copy that I didn't have rights to. So it might be that, okay, Allie's done her wizard word or word wizard, whatever. And everyone wants to say, oh, hey, Allie, I agree. I didn't know that word either. I would highlight that if I was Anita or whoever else in the group, hit comment, and then I would make a comment right here to her. Oh, I didn't know that word either. Okay, something like that. Or it might be that then I would require each person to come in here and put a note onto Allie's page. And to do that by inserting a shape, and then they would just double click and type whatever it is that they were going to say to Allie, blah, blah, blah. And they would make a comment to Allie. So then everybody is at least kind of bouncing ideas off of each other and making comments. You are going to have to teach them how to comment and what to say to each other at that point, okay? Then it might be that each would have to make a comment or put something on each other's slides, either before or after that person presents it. That's a little more than collaborating and working together. However, another way to do this would be as if everybody had a job, and not in this literature circle model, but in something else. Or if I had a shared slideshow. And instead of putting jobs on each page, I could put tasks. Okay. And so if this was task 1 and I named that task, then they would have to do it. And then I had task 2 and task 3 and task 4 and task 5. And that way the task had to get done, and the students are going to have to talk to each other. And then once again, do that commenting or dropping blocks on here back and forth to get the task completed. That way it's not, hey, Allie, this is your task. It's, hey, ladies, all 3 of you have to complete task 1. How are you all going to go about that? And that's a little more of that collaboration, working together, versus cooperation, which is we all finish this and we manage not to kill each other. So just think about that as a way for like a planning. And I would go task first, and then have everybody working on the same task. Or maybe two are working here and then two are working on task two. And then they're giving each other feedback. I do find that a lot of times kids are more likely to give each other honest feedback once I've trained them how to do that in an academic setting. They're more likely to type something than they are to say it. And once you show them how to do that appropriately, then you're going to get those lines of communication opened up there, and they're going to be collaborating. You might even find that because this lives in their drive, they will be collaborating outside of your class time, whether that's at home or during another part in the school day.